Hello, my loves. Welcome. Today, I'm going to be comparing a ton of nail polishes that are in my collection. I've got a handful of mainstreams and a handful of indies. It's a pretty good mix, but I just want to compare some polishes that kind of look similar. I did do a video like this before, and you guys really seem to like it. So I definitely want to do more videos like this in the future. But for now, let's just look at these 20 polishes.
First off, we have Sally Hansen's Plummet and Revlon's Urban. Both of these are nice, deep purple creams. And this first one seems to be a one coater. And then this next one is Urban by Revlon. This one has a little more of a blue tone to it, and this one also is a one coater. And then I have two swamp glosses. I feel like these have the same finish. They're both magnetic. I have Moncure and Miu Miu. What's a Miu Miu? They both have these gorgeous blue glitters, and then they have some magnetic pigment. So the first one, Moncure, has more of a deep berry tone, and then the Miu Miu What's a Miu Miu has more of a reddish tone when it comes to the magnetic or shift. And then for the third coat, I'm here with the magnet magnetizing, and you can see how the colors get pulled into the middle, and those really pretty, like bright blue glitters almost look like little snowflakes or something. So these may have the same finish, but they are very different. The next two are also pretty different, but I looked at them and saw fall flakies. So I have Deep Dish and Autumn Leaves by Fair Maiden and M&N. So my one regret here, people, is I played this as a topper. I only went in with one coat to show the topper form, but I should have built these up for you guys. They are very different. One has a large particle and one has small. Okay, now these two are pretty interesting. They're both scattered hollow. They seem to have a really similar color as far as the shift goes. We have Jen and Berries. This is a prototype. On the bottom, it just said PE6. And then this one is Red Eyed Lacquer's The Loop de Loop. Now, I can tell that the particle size of the hollow is different, and it does look like the shimmers are a little different as well. Here they are under the flash, so you can really discern the difference. These next two, I thought for sure I had duped myself. I have Bee's Knees Lacquer Unmade, as well as Red Eyed Lacquer's Old Days. But you'll be surprised when we swatch them. This one has a really cool blue tone type of shimmer. It does look blue-green, but when you pair it next to this one, which also has a blue-green, that one's much more green-leaning. So when you set them side by side, it clearly looks like a blue and a green shimmer within a pink polish. So they definitely are different, and these were both shown in two coats. The next two looked ultra close in the bottle as well. I have Fresh Paints, the upside down, as well as Funky Fingers Sweet Pea. Now, this one has like a really soft air to it. I don't know. This feels almost like a metallic, kind of rose goldish, but it does have a golden green within it. And the next one has like a blue tone, almost the opposite of what we saw in the last one where we were looking at the blue and green. Now we're kind of looking at a golden green and a blue. And these two give more like a metallic-y pearly look, but they definitely look like they could be siblings, kind of like the last two. They also have like a pinky base, and then they have that shimmer coming through, and both of these were shown in two coats. And we've got some more blue shimmer coming in with these two. I have a Crystal Knockout and a Sally Hansen here. We have Weekend in the City and Coral Commotion. However, I do feel like this Crystal Knockout also is very comparable to the last one, that Funky Fingers Sweet Pea. So we will see these all side by side. Starting with Crystal Knockout Weekend in the City, this one is next to the Funky Fingers Sweet Pea. I feel like this one has more of a dusty tone, and then this Sally Hansen Coral Commotion, wow, is that bright pink? It really looks nothing like the oh my gosh, I just made a mess. Okay, it looks nothing like the Crystal Knockout. But I feel like the Crystal Knockout and the Funky Fingers are almost dupes. The Crystal Knockout does have some small microflakes in there, but the Sally Hansen is really different. And the microflakes in the Crystal Knockout, I feel like it would be better as a topper because you don't really see them once the pearlescent finish builds up. Here they are in three. I'm going to go in with one more on that Sally Hansen. It is just a really sheer polish. But looking at these two compared to the last one, they are all definitely very different. These next two are both polishes I absolutely love on their own and as toppers. I have Only You Can Stop the Hero by Bee's Knees and Oracle Base by Phoenix. Now, these two definitely are different. One of them is a darker orange and one of them is a lighter orange, but I really just wanted to see them side by side. They just have such a similar shimmer and base that I just wanted to see how different they really are as far as the depth of the orange goes. And you can see that Only You Can Stop the Hero definitely has a little bit more of that orange pigmentation in the base. And going into the third coat, you really get the full depth of the color of the polishes. I really like shimmer polishes, and they do take a few coats to build up and get that full depth and shimmer. The first polish, you get more base. In the second polish, you get a little bit more of the shimmer. These next two actually have a similar theme. We have China Glaze Toasted Up, as well as Nail Teenies Champagne. The first polish from China Glaze definitely has the more true champagne tone to me, and the Nail Teeny feels more like a true bronze, and that's the one that I definitely reach for more. And honestly, I'm just gonna destash Toast It Up. I put it on my winter rack hoping to get some use out of it, but I honestly just don't like it, so I'm not gonna force myself to wear it, and I'm gonna hope somebody else loves it more than I did. But both polishes are shown in two coats here. And last but certainly not least, we have some brown shimmer polishes. I have Symphony by Phoenix and Willis Tower Whiskey Sour by Fair Maiden. I have to say, when I wore Symphony, I was absolutely shocked. It pretty much looked like all shimmer on the nail. I didn't get any of the brown like you're seeing here, so it's really interesting to see how on the nail wheel it can be different. But both of these are absolutely stunning, and now I'm wondering what the Willis Tower Whiskey Sour will look like on me. But I'm showing both of these polishes in two coats, and the Fair Maiden does have some golden reflective glitters in there as well. How pretty are those? So here are all the pretties that we swatched today, and here they are in their bottles. Absolutely love comparing polishes. If you do too, definitely smash that like button and let me know. That may also help other polish lovers find this content and maybe a polish that they love. And if you would like more content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to have you back. But until next time, friends, love yourself, be kind to others, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Thanks so much for hanging with me.